Well, by the grace of God, we got all the windows hauled out. These are Pella tempered double pane, 4 foot by 7 foot, massive suckers. I cannot believe we didn't break one. These were installed in a new build a few years ago, and the design was faulty between the main window frame and the jam seals. They're designed to be removable, but they leaked, so the interior jams had a little bit of water damage, and the owners demanded they be replaced. I luckily was in the shop when these came in, and they were donated to this project free. All the windows were. Now, we're not going to use the jams to correct and salvage these to make sure that they'll work for decades down the road. We're going to lay 5/4 and through bolt to the outer aluminum and wood jam, or sash of the window, I guess you'd call it, and direct mount them. So we got 6 of those puppies, and I'm trying to allot every one of them for the main cabin down the road, and it looks like it's going to work out. Yeah, if you need strong ties, I probably got a number of every one of them made. They were cleaning out the shop, and instead of going into the salvage, we're going to use them. Now, the other 2 windows, this one is a horizontal fixed 3 foot by 6 foot. New, never installed, old stock. And then the final one was installed but never used. This is a crank out operable 3 foot by 6 foot vertical, high end, again, interior blinds and a roll up screen. Just this one window is about $1,700 new. It was installed in another new build, but it had minor peppering damage on the outside aluminum, so they had to replace it. I got this booger, well, all of them for free, and I think about an hour with some auto body filler and paint, and it'll look just like new. Now we're going to put that one, the 3 foot by 6 foot vertical, where the vertical wall will be here. The 3/6 horizontal is going in the back diagonal from the front. Got that done yesterday. I'm calling it the call wall. The lumber today is all over the map on dimensional width, and I ran out of new material, so had to use a lot of old drops that I got laying around here for deadwood. Give you an idea of what it looks like from the outside here, if I can get around this mess. Now, I didn't plan this, and I don't have all the rafters up yet, but it worked out to connect them back into one of the upper stringers, and exactly on a 6 and 12 pitch. That's just what it worked out as. I eyeballed it, and then I measured it. Now, leveling off from the inside at finished floor height, it worked out so you don't see the overhangs hanging down into the view from the inside looking out. Exactly a 1 foot overhang. Now the eaves of these small shed roofs, along with the front fascia, are going to be redwood, and they'll be on a trapezoid type angle on the eaves with a little bit more overhang to protect the siding. Not that it's much siding, but it should blend into the arch. It's hard to make an arch and squares or straights work together, but I think it's going to in this application. I couldn't draw it. I knew what I wanted in my mind, but sometimes you just gotta throw it up there and see what aesthetically looks pleasing in design. And it's not obtrusive or obnoxious sticking out. I might cut back the arched overhangs on the gables. I still got to put up the ridge pole, and the ridge pole will be another 6 inches out, so it'll finish out about 3'6" up. But I'm a stickler for the details, and everything has to work together or I'll never get it out of my head. So looking from the inside out, I don't want to see those tails hanging down from the overhangs there. And then depending upon how far it's going to be, you can always cut them back, but I'm leaving them long for now. I've got to design the custom window tops up there. And once I get the frames done, take them up and have the glasses made. But I want to see how it's going to look from everywhere in the structure. And then we'll finish cutoffs wherever it needs to be. So we started at 6:30 a.m. Today's March 21st, Sunday, 21. We made 2 trips back and forth, and we had to go very slow. Again, God was smiling not to break those windows. I couldn't afford to replace them. Hell, if you bought all the windows we got sitting out here for free, but if you bought them right now new, you better have 8 to 10 grand for what we got allotted out here. So I feel very fortunate and blessed at the same time. It's coming up on 3 p.m. and we've got damn near a solid week of weather, wet weather, spring snows, and probably a mix of rain this next week, so I probably won't get out here until at the earliest next weekend. And the goal will be to finish out the rafter framing and the eaves of the shed, and then go ahead and frame this forward wall. And if I can pick up the sheathing, we might go ahead and get the windows in the those 2 frames so they're not taking up real estate around here. God knows we need to get something up to protect all this. But it'll be up on the one way or another up in the air soon, I hope. Another happy day before Mother Nature comes back through. Beer 30. Peace out from Dead Mule.